this lecture, let's look at the company's sales and use the pivot table functionality to summarize the sales data and analyze it better. Okay, so here we have our 2020 sales. We have some row number data, the company code. This is our client codes, the name of the client, the invoice, the amount, and the date. We also have on the second sheet an export giving us the company code and which country it belongs to. This is going to be useful information because we have the sales here, and by having the countries, we can summarize them per country and look at our sales per region and how the company is doing in different regions. Okay, so in order to do that, we'll first need to transfer the locations here, and we can do that with the VLOOKUP formula. So I'm just gonna type in country here. Gonna start, just make that a bit bigger so it's easier to see. Okay, country, and start typing VLOOKUP. Press tab to auto-complete the formula once it's visible. My lookup value is going to be my company code because that's what I have in the locations sheet as well. The second parameter, table array. This is my table array. I'm going to select the whole columns. This usually works best, especially when you have to copy the formula down. And then my call index number is going to be 2 because I want the second column to be where my results come from. And this is always false or 0 in these circumstances because we want the result to match exactly. Okay, and that's it. We now have the country for each of those sales. The next thing we can do is we can get the month out of the date. And anytime you're doing sales analysis, it's really easy to come up with insights once you are able to look at sales over time. We can extract the month from the date, name the column month, and we're gonna use the month function. Tap. And it takes a serial number, and actually date is a serial number. So just select date and enter, and you see this gave us the month. You can do the same with the year function and the day function, and that will give you the date split into its 3 different elements. Okay, so now that we have those two, we can start summarizing our sales and looking at how the company did over the past year. Just gonna use Ctrl-A to select the whole table and insert pivot table. Okay, here's my pivot table. Zoom in a bit. Let's start with our amount here. So those are our total sales. Let's first look at our sales per month. I'm gonna drag the month. I can drag it in the rows and it's gonna be presented like that, but it's much better to have it in columns. And here we have it, the sales per month. What we can do now is, let's say we want to see how different companies did over the months. So we can look at their performance, and let's say this company here, see that we do quite a lot of sales with them. How cool! And the next one as well. And we've had no sales. This is the total column. So for the last 3 months of the year, we had no sales with those companies. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe there's some issue with the client, but this is an easy way to instantly notice such occurrences and maybe reach out to those clients and figure out what's going on. Now that we have our pivot, let's go ahead in the next video and prepare some sales worksheets.